It was one of those typical Waitamata days, a shifty 15 knot southwest with a flat sea and this midweek with barely another yacht in sight. What a day to check out the immaculate restoration of the Townson 9.6 metre Makahu. Owner Colin Boyd has owned and sailed yachts all his life. As a teenager he owned an S-Class mullet boat, later on the X-Class Julie, and then since 1994 a succession of Townson keelers, the Townson 25 Trill, the Townson 34 Cara and the 9.2 metre Nush. Sadly, Nush became matchwood after her Northcote mooring dragged in a big storm in 2007. Naturally, another Townson was required. Moving quickly, Boyd discovered the 9.6 metre Makahu for sale. While it shares similar characteristics with its 9.2 metre smaller sister, the 9.6 metre 980 kilograms increased displacement provides a decidedly roomier interior. Built by Vaudreuil Miller Boat Builders for the Mace Brothers in 1984, Makahu was in sound but scruffy condition. Following her purchase, Boyd spent months repairing her teak decks and a full repaint. Fast forward to 2021 when Boyd's insurance company requested a survey as a condition of continued insurance, a situation becoming increasingly common with our ageing fleet. The survey revealed rot in the starboard topsides and decks. The root cause was a collision by another boat that unknowingly broke the seal on the stanchion base, allowing rainwater to percolate into the end grain of the hull planking and the plywood beneath the teak decks. So Auckland's full of boat builders, Colin, but of course there's not that many specialist wooden boat builder restorers. What made you choose Lee's?
Well, after getting the first survey, and I knew I needed a boat builder of some standard, I rang up a number of other surveyors,
Yes.
not the one that did the survey, and they said if you want a job done that you won't have any regrets on, Lee's Boat Builders, Greg Lee.
With an estimate of the likely cost to repair the rot and a complete repaint, Makahu was hauled into the Lee's Boat Builders shed for her restoration. The damaged planking was cut back, scarved, new cloury glued in and glassed. The teak decks were removed and replaced with plywood of the same thickness, then glassed. The previously removed tow rails were rebuilt with new teak, with an additional width at each stanchion base to keep them off the deck. The original estimate was exceeded early on, entirely normal for boat restorations, and Boyd decided the time was right for the full Monty of restorations. Those guys up there really know what they're doing, eh?
Oh, it's like a furniture piece.
Yes.
I spend more time looking at it than I do sailing it, and that's to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, every time I walk up to it, I just look at how they've done the restoration job, and I still can't believe it.
Yes. And then most of the deck fittings are new. You managed to salvage the winches, you got them re-chromed, but all the rest of the deck gear is Harkin.
Almost.
And then on top of that, you put in a new engine as well.
Oh yeah. We'll go through a couple of things. Put a new engine in. That was a Beta 25 Kubota base.
Yes.
I liked how everything was easily accessible, so
Yes.
no matter what happened out at sea, any replacement was right there in front of you.
Yes. The mast and boom was stripped, painted and reinstalled with new 1x19 rigging. All running rigging was replaced with traditionally styled modern double-platted rope. With her exterior complete, the Lee's team, Dale, Chris and Vinny, tackled Makahu's interior. The tired cabin side was replaced with holly and teak plywood at a modest $1,500 per sheet. Fortunately, only 2 sheets were required. Then what was left of the port quarter berth was converted into extra galley stowage and the interior brightwork was revarnished. Go to woe, the restoration took 6 months and Makahu was relaunched in June 2022. After his previous experience with a swing mooring, Boyd wisely opted to keep her on a West Haven Marina. In common with most Townsons, Makahu has a skeg rudder, and while these can make for light, easy steering under sail, steering in reverse can be tricky, especially in a cross breeze. Wanting full control when single-handed, late in 2022, Boyd took Makahu back to Lee's and had them install a bow thruster.
You can never shout nicely. You can't berth the boat and you try and shout above the wind to dock the boat, and that's the end of a nice weekend away. So preserve the relationship and put a bow thruster in.
Yes, yeah, no.
That makes things so easy, and I wish I'd done it years ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. She sails beautifully, and the whole boat's a credit to you and to Lee's Boat Builders.
John Ecclestone from Boating New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe to our channel.